Married for 19 years, together for 21, longer than most dogs live up to. Long enough to know what's fun. He told me he wasn't kind or nice, and sometimes that's been true. Sometimes we want to destroy each other, or at least I do. He's Jewish, I'm Korean, we're a cliche. A white guy with an Asian girl, it's a status symbol for him, they say. White men still hit on me thinking they have a chance. They've watched too much porn. I beg them not to advance. I am a mom, I want to scream. Middle-aged too. Parents are not sexual beings. We regularly talk about poo. Well, there's no tie around my waist. Hair grows in odd places. Sunspots have developed and dimples in unwanted spaces. Lately, I've been wondering, what if I had married a Korean man? Would I be with someone who understands what it means to have Han? Would I be able to eat kimchi inside my house instead of in the yard outside? Would I be able to hold chopsticks properly? Would I be more Korean inside? Korean Canadian, now Korean American, a person of color treated am I. But Asians are the model minority. We don't deserve protections. Phi! Who are these people who feel they know what it's been like growing up? Korean, poor, immigrant, with parents who believe in hitting, yup. Michisa-san kijibe. A very bad person are you. You are nothing more than toilet tissue. When you hear those words said by those who are to love you, what comes of your soul? How are you to begin anew? My mother told me once I have a child. I will thank her and pray to be forgiven for how I behaved when I was just a knave. But instead, I feel heartbroken. I see my dear darling daughter. How could we have been treated thus? You raise a child, you don't slaughter. As my daughter gets older, new reminders come of how we were actually treated. If only I could stop time now. Hugs, unconditional love are a must. Why weren't we given that? Why weren't we told we're beautiful, kind, smart, instead of ugly, stupid, and fat? I wish I could stop feeling so angry and sad. I wish I no longer cared. I wish I could forget, because forgiveness is for those impaired. Now my parents live in long-term care. They share a small room my oldest sister has arranged. They suffer from dementia, so yes, they are changed. They can no longer remember or take ownership of how we were treated when young. They can never say miyane, sorry, or that they were overstrung. The doctors, they like them so much, they remark on their gentle and sweet demeanor. It's all an act, I want to say. They can never be my carabiner. Remember the good times when your father took you to baseball games. You sat eating pretzels with mustard, popcorn, hot dogs, and new players' names. Remember the food your mom made for you as she remained a child, playing on swings and seesaws, making sure your colds were mild. Remember how they used to teach Korean, dressed in their hanboks proudly. Being Korean is so important. They repeated devoutly. You've rejected all they've taught you, marrying outside your race. You never became a doctor, lawyer, or accountant. They've had to do a lot of saving face. You haven't been the daughter of their dreams. But you gave them their only grandchild. For that, they are pleased. They think of her with a smile. They tried their best. But things were hard. They came to the West unprepared. Life doesn't often turn out as one wishes, and it sometimes leads people to be despaired. So now I cry quietly in the car while my husband sings out loud. He never notices my tears. It's as if I have on a shroud. I knew he was the one when he bought me gum without asking what flavor. He went across the street quickly, not thinking it was a favor. We got engaged after a month, but then took a pause. It was too fast, too quick. We wanted our future to start without clause. 2 years later, we said I do. We wanted to move forward, not back. Later, I find out his family took bets to see if we would crack. At the wedding, they made speeches about how I was special, but then his sister told him he should have married his ex, confidential. I want her to have slanty eyes, an in-law remarked when I was pregnant. When I asked who has that attribute, she told me it was a compliment. Life isn't what could have been, but what you make of it. Have I always chosen the best actions? No, of course not, but I never quit.